I came to you uncertain about any impact I could make in the world, or even if it was possible for my actions to be more than numerical. I hid this truth in my grades. The higher my GPA rose, the more I convinced myself that this was the best mark I could leave behind. Being valedictorian was a lie. The moment I was done with my speech, I realized I received my award months ago. Your belief in me was beyond quantification, especially since I earned it. Every single decimal crafted essay argument mattered, but not as much as your trust. Fundraising after Hurricane Katrina was personal to you. You knew the lower ninth. It reminded you of old Brooklyn. It was home. It was familiar. You were there just before the storm and then went back as soon as you could. Shared photos, stories of what you saw. The community needed so much, but you didn't know where to even start, or if bringing a group of kids from Brooklyn was too ambitious to consider. But it needed to happen, some way, somehow. Known around Banneker as your kids, the Banneker Rebuilds NOLA crew synced our schedules and took shifts at the school store, sold candies and snacks from the moment we lifted the grate early and closed just before the last bell. Our greatest profit came from running Krispy Kreme sales. Made sure to ask every teacher, guidance counselor, security guard, and principal. The morning the donuts arrived, our shop smelled like fresh fried dough and sweet glaze, all the ingredients that would justify my calculated surcharge. I didn't know New Orleans, yet you trusted me with spreadsheets and algebra, projections and calculations. We balanced books together after school, ensuring our efforts would bring much needed money to a community you knew and loved. You saw my honesty and my heart, the weighted average of both more than whatever grade I earned in your English class. By springtime, we reached our goals, plans for hands-on rebuilding set in place. For many of us, this was our first flight. When we landed, the air was cozy with warmth and humidity I never felt in Brooklyn. You gave me the chance to see a world outside of myself, saw that I was so consumed with numbers that didn't matter. I don't know how I would be a poet without you. The chapters that came after graduation, you wrote the foreword. I'm so grateful for the time you invested in me. Thank you for all you are owed. So yeah, if you have a special teacher in your life, make sure you write something for them because they do so much.